It's a grand welcome we bring to you this morning, filled with desires, hopes, and dreams that we here at New Stewart School have. We are delighted to offer you all the most hospitable welcome we can. Now, I welcome our school choir along with Sulata Miss for the welcome song. Please, Miss.
On this very special day, we are all so very happy to wish and to you say, we gather here to tell you. On this very special day, we are all so very happy to wish and to you say, welcome one and all of you to celebrate this wonderful day. We hope to entertain you, make you happy, come on with me.
Another clap, please. Parents, please encourage them so that they are motivated and inspired to put up the best. Lighting the lamp is a way of invocating the waves of knowledge that are activated on the stage and impart constant knowledge to the flame of a lamp. Let's light the lamp and mark the beginning of the program, which is to be followed by our school song. And to do this, I request our chief guest, Sri Vishwaranjan Sasmal, IRS, Special Secretary, SC and ST Department of Odisha. The guest of honor, our chairman, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda sir, our secretary, Mr. Vikram N. Adams, Mr. F.C. North, Secretary, Diocesan Board of Education, our principal ma'am, Mrs. M. Trupti Rani, to light the lamp.
A full glass of swelling, a glad boy
is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate. To have it, we need to make a difference. One who has lived, but has lived well for others. We have with us a very honorable person who has gained honor through his work for the society. Let's hear more about him from our Secretary, Sir, Mr. Vikram N. Adams. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful that we are all together here celebrating our 31st annual prize giving cum exhibition day. And the least we can do is thank our living Lord Jesus Christ for helping us to come up the curve for the obvious COVID period which we went through. And now we are again celebrating our school and celebrating the children and the activities which they have done. It's my ardent pleasure here to welcome in our midst our chief guest, Mr. Biswaranjan Sasmal, Indian Revenue Services, the Government of India. And I have the pleasure of citing his illustrious background and mentioning the word all-rounder is the least which we can say. He is an example of grit, ownership, determination, dedication, and thirst to excel. Most of us as parents, we usually are contemplating whether our students should only be focused at studying, how would they excel in sports. Well, we have a living legend out here who has excelled not only in academics but also in sports and other activities. So we can draw a lot of inspiration from him. He was previously posted as the Commissioner of Income Tax Karnataka and Goa at Bangalore. Currently, he is on deputation with Government of Odisha as the Special Secretary, Education, ST, SC, OBC, Minorities Welfare Department. He owes his foundation as he did his matriculation from Ravinsha Collegiate School at Cuttack, his graduation from Ravinsha College, post-graduation from Utkal University and IIM Bangalore. He topped the OPSC's Combined Civil Exams in 1987 with second rank, cleared the UPSC's Combined Defense Services Exams in 1988 and joined OTA as Gentleman Cadet in May 1989. Cleared UPSC's Combined Civil Services Exams twice, that is in 1989 and 1992, and joined the IRS in September 1993. He has been the All India Best NCC Cadet, played national level hockey, received National Scholarship for Academic Excellence and National Sports Talent Search Scholarship for Excellence in Hockey, led mountaineering, trekking, river expeditions in Himalayas, Western Ghats, Peruvian Andes and Amazonia. He is a founding member of the Revolutionary Archive of Ravinsha Collegiate School and Cuttack School Hockey Revival Initiatives. So isn't this something which we can't imagine even that a single person would be doing so many things and excelling in each of them. So it's a pleasure, sir, having you over with us. And thank you, sir, for sparing your time in spite of your busy schedule and all your engagements for our school. It's a great honor to have you over as we have resumed our activities after this COVID period, which most of us will like to follow. And thank you, sir, for honoring us and gracing this occasion. Welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's a sincere request to the parents and the children who are moving around to take the seats. Soon after this, we'll begin the cultural program to be followed by the exhibition. Please kindly be seated. Words will fall short if we try to express our good wishes to our esteemed chief guest for today's function, Sri Biswaranjan Sasmal, who has spared his valuable time to be a part of New Stewart family. I request our chairman, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda, to felicitate our chief guest for today, Sri Biswaranjan Sasmal, sir. Please, sir. It's an honor to extend our felicitation to our chairman sir also. And to do the honor, I request our secretary sir, Mr. Vikram and Adams, to felicitate him. Please sir. We are indeed privileged to have with us Reverend F.C. North, Secretary, Diocese Board of Education, Principal, Stewart School, Cuttack, with us this morning. I request our Principal Ma'am to do the honor and felicitate him. Thank you all to be a part of New Stewart family, sir. Thank you, ma'am. We cannot miss the opportunity when we have such inspiring and motivating person with us. Let's learn more from his life and learn to have a better living through the noble deeds of such a towering personality like Shri Vishwaranjan Sasmar. Let's welcome our chief guest to speak a few words on this special occasion. Please, sir, I request all the parents and the audience who are sitting here to please greet our chief guest with a big round of applause.
A very good morning to all of you, students and children of New Stewart School and parents and all the invited guests. A very good morning to all of you. Children, I am not able to hear you responding me. A very good morning to all of you. Thank you. On behalf of Government of Odisha, I extend my greetings to all of you with Bande Utkala Janani. On behalf of Government of India, I extend greetings to all of you with Jai Hind. Respected Principal of New Stewart School, Madam M. Truptirani, Secretary of New Stewart School, Mr. Vikram Adam, Bishop Reverend Mr. Nanda, Principal of Stewart School, Mr. F.C. North, all the dignitaries on the dais, all the parents, all the invited guests, and very lovable, very special, and very talented students of New Stewart School. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure for me to be here with all of you. Few days back, I came with a request, and all of you greeted me with open hands, with open heart, to initiate revival of hockey in Cuttack through the schools of Cuttack. And you, the students, the teachers, principal and PTs, sports teachers particularly, of both the schools, the New Stewart School and Stewart School, they have extended their helping hand, not just to me, to all other schools of the heritage city of Cuttack. I want all of you to acknowledge this with a big round of applause for both the schools. My prayers for the Lord Almighty, God's nature and existence, to continue to shower blessings in abundance on all of us. We have been very lucky and we have been chosen few to survive through 2 years of COVID pandemic. We have never seen such difficult time, such crisis time. I am sure none of us, including the youngest of the child, will ever see such pandemic in our lifetime again. My prayer, my request to all of you is to remember, to recall and to learn the learnings COVID pandemic has taught us. I hope the Odia article of a very celebrated teacher, Chittaranjan Das, Chitta Bhai, who has written an article on Abraham Lincoln's letter as a guardian, as a parent, Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's headmaster. I think all of us we are aware, but he has written very insightfully in Odia, and I have circulated to all the parents and teachers. Hope all the parents and teachers have read this. With that, my struggle to give the chief guest address and my time for the speech stands reduced. But however, I would like to take all of us to the COVID pandemic time, when we learned the importance of we as against I. There is an African philosophy called Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Its nearest English translation is I am because we are. We have survived because very many kind souls unknown to each other helped us survive. We in turn reached out to people not known to us. We helped them in whatever manner we could have. That is the importance of voluntary services, living to a mark of tangible civilization or civilized human being. Some other people, they thought when the dead was given a proper or a respectful cremation, perhaps that was the tangible evidence of primitive man becoming civilized man. But to everybody's surprise, she said, children, please listen carefully. To everybody's surprise, she said, the tangible evidence of primitive man becoming civilized man dates back to 15,000 years back. Through an archaeological excavation, a skeleton of a human being was found. His femur leg bone, not able to pronounce femur correctly, F-E-M-U-R. That is the biggest and the strongest bone connecting the back to the thigh. That was broken and that was found healed. And she said, this healing bone, 15,000 years back, the healing bone is the tangible evidence of primitive man becoming civilized man. Then she went on explaining, when a femur bone breaks, without another human being's care and support, like in the wildlife. In the wildlife, there is no support. The tiger gets old, nobody feeds it. It dies out of hunger. Similarly, the primitive man, when there is a fracture in the femur bone, somebody has taken care of him. Somebody has provided food, shelter, water, taken care of his fractured bone. That is why it has healed, and he survived. He or she survived that bone fracture. Then she says that caring and sharing is the first tangible evidence of primitive man becoming civilized. I call upon all our students, all our parents and teachers to inculcate this attitude of sharing and caring among all our children. In another few years' time, Orissa will achieve its 100 years of becoming a state. In 1936, we became a state much ahead of other states on the basis of language. And we are going to celebrate our centenary in 2036. And by that time, India will be a developed country. Orissa will be a very, very progressive state. We require leaders of great characters. I wish our children studying in New Stewart School, our parents and teachers here, will take and make this resolution that each one of us will be leaders in our own term. Each one of the child will lead herself first, then she will lead the family, then she will lead the class, the school, the state, the society, and the humanity. Each one of us are capable, and we will try to cherish that dream. By the year 2036, all our children passing out from this great institution will be a leader. That is what is my request, submission, and wish on this very auspicious day. Few days back, Honorable Prime Minister answered to a question posed by a student from Odisha. He answered, there is no shortcut in life. Meaning, for success, for joy and happiness, for satisfaction, there is no shortcut. We have to face the challenge. There is no strategy called no fail strategy. We will face the failure, we will face the challenge, and we will become leaders. There is no shortcut. And that challenge, best example or best facility to create that challenge is in the playground. I am extremely happy to see such a beautiful playground you have in this school. Stewart School, other day I went, they have also a very beautiful ground, but it is a small. The entrance of Defence Service exam, I had to face the entrance of Defence Service exam. I had to face two failures. For clearing civil service, I had to face two failures. There are multiple failures in NCC, in hockey, that has not been told to you, but that is known to me. And I am here today because of that failures, not because of the success. Because the failures have made me to stand here. If I am not able to articulate properly, please excuse me, but take my emotions, take my suggestions, and prepare children to face the life's challenge. There is no shortcut. Anybody adopting or anybody facilitating shortcuts is actually ruining the life of hugely potential, hugely talented children and students. Please don't adopt any shortcuts. Face the life, face the head on. The Lord Almighty has given enough talent and potential in each of us. We are specially designed to clear all the obstructions, obstacles, adversities, challenges of life. And the more we face, the more we clear, more will be our glory. I will just refer one book only for all of you. You might have read. You may read it again. That is the celebrated book, simple book called Jonathan Stevenson Seagull by Richard Bach. If I am not able to pronounce correctly, please excuse me. Jonathan Stevenson Seagull by Richard Bach. Please read that book. Please hear that audio book is also available in the internet. And see your potential and achieve your full potential with blessings of Lord and God Almighty. I wish my earlier prayers and requests I have made few days back here and few days back in Stewart school also, to encourage our children to join NCC, to encourage our children to join Scouts, Guides, NSS, Red Cross, and to encourage them to accept additional responsibilities voluntarily, to go for the voluntary services. These are the surest way of success, being a successful leader. This is the surest way to groom a child to become a successful leader. I request all the parents and teachers, the school management, to think over what I have requested and to adopt what is feasible, what is practicable. With this, I come to an end of my speech for today's function. But before I conclude, I would like to send prayers and condolence on behalf of all of us to the government of Odisha and the family members of late Sri Nabakishore Das, Honorable Health and Family Welfare Minister of the state of Odisha, with a prayer and with a mention of Vande Utkala Janani and Jai Hind. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring speech. We'll surely try to adopt the success mantras shared by you. That V stands before I. There is no shortcut to perfection. We need to learn the face the challenges head on. We need to produce leaders, and with the joint effort of the parents, the teachers, the society, we can produce leaders who will be compassionate, sharing and caring. Thank you, sir. School annual report gives us a brief insight on how the school functioned during the current year in the terms of academics as well as co-curricular areas. It is also a roadmap to march forward to the next academic session. I now request our principal ma'am to present the annual report. Please, ma'am.
Very warm morning to one and all. Welcome to the 31st annual day of New Cross Cuttack. It is my privilege to welcome the chief guest, Sri Viswaranjan Sastra, IRS, Special Secretary, SC and ST Department, Government of Odisha. I also welcome our guest of honor, our Bishop, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda, Chairman, New Cross Cuttack. I am also happy to welcome Mr. F.C. North, Secretary, Diocesan Board of Education, and also the Principal, Stewart School, Cuttack. I also welcome our Secretary, Mr. Bikaman Adams, and all the esteemed guests, dignitaries, our pastors, and the personnel from media, press, loving parents, and my dear children. Though the pandemic of COVID, which has caused shocks to the system with our school also, the transition of students to online mode and the struggle of the teachers to cope up successfully was the blessing of the Almighty. ICSE examination 2022. New Stewart School has been abundantly blessed with the results of ICSE 22 results. All our 125 students passed out with flying colors. It was an achievement of the school. Miss Sheetal Swai was topper with 96% marks, creating history in the school. Miss Sarjana Acharya secured 93.83, secured the second position, and Miss Jyoti Argawan secured the third position in the school, securing 93.17%. 5 of our students secured 100% marks in various subjects, 3 in history civics, 1 in computer application, and 1 in biology. School examinations. Tests and examinations are regular features in the school curriculum. Utmost care was taken to ensure that the essential activities as planned out at the beginning of the session were carried out. Remedial classes till class 10 were conducted for weak students and slow learners before the commencement of the respective upcoming examinations. Parent-teacher meetings are regularly conducted in the school for the benefit of the school to update parents regarding the performance of the students. Observation Day. Welcome ceremony was organized by the teachers on 28th and 30th of March to welcome the children back to school campus after 2 years of pandemic. Utkal Divas was celebrated in school by paying floral tribute to the freedom fighters. A water point was organized jointly by New Stewart School and the Rotary Club from 27 to 28th of April 22 as a part of community service. 31st Founders Day was celebrated on 21st of July 22 as English Math teacher CNI, Reverend Paritas Rao gave the message. Gandhi Jayanti was celebrated by the staff and the students. Netaji Jayanti was observed and graced by different dignitaries. Republic Day was celebrated in the school and our secretary Mr. Vikram and Adam graced the occasion as the chief guest. The investor ceremony for the upcoming session 22-23 was conducted on 29th of June 22 as new prefects took up the shoulder the responsibility and ensured the smooth running of the school. The school conducted regular fire drills as a safety measure to prevent untoward incidents. Various other observations like the Teachers' Day and Children's Day was observed enthusiastically by the students, was presented various cultural programs. Annual Sports Day was organized in the school premises on 16th of December 22. Sri Subhash Chandra Singh, Mayor of CMC, Cuttack, had been the chief guest, and Dr. Deepa Nath, Principal Stewart Science College was the chief guest of honor. Combined Christmas Carol was celebrated in Stewart School, Bhubaneswar, where our school put up a kirtan. The school Christmas Carol was observed on 17th of December 22. We have prayer meetings on the last Saturday of every month, followed by testimony sharing. Seminar for teachers. Teachers attended a workshop on Zoom platform to discuss regarding the syllabus preparation. A POXO Act webinar was organized on Zoom platform by the Rotary Club Cuttack. Advocate Mr. B.D. Das was the resource person. Delegates from all the Stewart School and other educational institutions of Cuttack and Bhubaneswar attended the webinar. Teachers were sent as team leaders and examiners for ICSE evaluation 22-23. Different schools of Cuttack and Bhubaneswar. Rotary Club organized a pre-eye checkup and awareness camp for teachers in the month of September 22 in our school. A couple seminar was conducted on 30th of August 22. 6 couples of our school had participated in it. Seminar on attitude checkup and school leadership was held at Stewart School Auditorium on 2nd September 22 Cuttack. All our teachers attended the workshop. Mr. J.S. Ambu from Chennai was the research person. A teacher seminar on cultivating character was conducted in the Stewart School Cuttack by renowned personality and counsellor Mr. David Das on the 12th of November 22. School organized field trips for pre-nursery and nursery students. They went on joyrides accompanied by their teachers. A study tour was also organized for standard 9 and 10 children. Laurel bearers. The students of NSS are a bundle of kids with extraordinary talents. The school takes utter pride in the fact that some of the students who have brought laurels to their institution. Anchit Das and Horera Samdani of Standard 8 secured third position in the sports school competition organized by OMC and the Hindus at Jawaharlal Stadium, Cuttack. Aryan Jana of Standard 6 won the gold medal at the Taekwondo Championship held at Calcutta. Shreya Sulagna Das of Standard 8 won a bronze medal in Kata in 12 to 15 years category of All India Open Karate Championship. Students also received accolades by ISRO at Ravenshaw University. Suhani Sancharika of Standard 9 won the first prize in essay writing competition conducted by GSAT Bhubaneswar. Saraswati Seth of Standard 8 and Riya Mehta of Standard 9 won the second prize slogan writing competition organized by East Coast Railways. Ritika Haldar of Standard 8 secured second prize in solo dance competition by Rotary Club of Bhubaneswar. Sachin Raj Samal of Standard 5 won the Indian Star Icon Kids Achievers Award organized by the National Academy of Art Education, Pune. Soumya Ranjan Samal and Ashish Kumar Sahu won the runners-up trophy in the State School Badminton Championship organized by the Department of School and Mass Education, Government of Odisha. Mohammad Sufyan, Jisam Raja and Kausar Ali won the gold medal in the State Inter-School Table Tennis Championship held at Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium. Master Amesh Pereda and Master Abhishek Das bagged the second and third position in the inter-school spellbee competition organized by Rotary Club of Cuttack Central at Stewart School, Cuttack. Co-curricular activities. The school caters along with the academics and the all-round personal development of the students by encouraging them to take active participation in Taekwondo, music classes and recently upcoming hockey, boys and girls team. Various interactive activities are initiated in nursery, LKG, UKG to inculcate habits on health and hygiene and other interactive activities. Students participated in the historic boat making competition held at Barmati Stadium in the historic Cuttack Valley Yatra, which has found a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. On 10th, 11th, 12th January, our school students took part in an inaugural function on the Men's Hockey World Cup. We had put up a 5-hour-long cultural program to cheer up the teams. We are also a part of the Road Show program for the Trophy of Hockey World Cup. Child Protection Council has been set up in our school to deal with the various issues related to child protection. A child protection officer has also been appointed to carry out the responsibilities. A special assembly was conducted to observe National Girl Child Day on 24th of January. A rally was taken out by the students on this occasion. The future endeavors of news to our school. By the grace of Almighty, our school has received application from ISC for opening the ISC of class 11 in science and commerce streams from the academic year 23-24. So you can see that despite all the challenges and difficulties the school has been through in the recent times, these has been no disturbance in the smooth conduct and running of the functioning of the school. I'd like to thank our gracious Father for all his mercies and has bestowed upon us over this period of time. First and foremost, I would most sincerely thank God, our ever faithful and gracious Heavenly Father, for all the rich and manifold blessings He has so mercifully bestowed on our school. Our earnest thanks go to the management, the managing committee for the confidence they have reposed us and the continuous support they have extended to us at all times. With earnest cooperation from our parents and the continued effort of the members of the staff and dearest students, I firmly believe that New Stewart Cuttack is all set to scale even greater heights of educational excellence in future. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. I wish New Stewart marches forward day by day and we have a bright future if we have the cooperation from you, dear parents. Now, it's the time to felicitate our ICSE students for the academic session 2019-20, 2021 and 21-22 as well, which we could not do because of the pandemic. Now, for this, I would call upon the stage Mrs. Abha Biswal, our senior teacher, to read out the names and announce the achievers of the batch 2019 and 20. And to do the honors, I request our chief guest for today, Sri Vishwaranjan Sasmal, IRS, Special Secretary, SCN/ST, Government of Odisha, on to that. Please, sir. Good morning to one and all. I feel privileged and honored to stand before you as a proud teacher to acknowledge the achievements of our brilliant students who made the teachers, their school and the parents proud by their remarkable performance in the ICC 2019-20. Firstly, I call upon Snigdha Somna Patro, who has secured the first position with 96.33%, gets the Outstanding Performance Award, has also got 100 in history, 100% in history and 100% in computer. She deserves a loud applause. Snigdha Somna Patro, she has also qualified the CDS, an additional qualification for her. The second prize was bagged by Priya Mandal, who has secured the second highest percentage, 95.67%, gets the outstanding performance and also she has secured 100% in computer. Priya Mandal. Rohit Kumar Gupta has secured the third position, getting an outstanding performance. The percentage was 94.33%, 100% in history. The next is Pratik Mahapatro. He is absent today. He also gets the outstanding performance prize and with his percentage 94.17%. He is absent, sir. Arindam Sarkar, who is also getting the outstanding performance with his percentage 93.83, has secured the fifth position. Arindam Sarkar. Is anyone present from Pratik's side, Pratik Mahapatro of 2019-20? Arindam Sarkar has secured the fifth position with 93.83, gets the outstanding performance prize from our dear chief guest. I, as a class teacher of Pratik Mahapatro, I'll be accepting on his behalf. Lipsita Tripathi, who has secured the sixth position, she is also absent, sir.
Lipsita Tripathi has got an outstanding performance prize and secured the 6th position with 93%. She is also absent. Shubham Naik has had secured the 7th position with 92.83%. Shubham Naik, and is getting the prize for his outstanding performance in for the batch 2019-20. Suman Kumar, who has got the 8th position, secured the 8th position, getting a prize for outstanding performance and has secured 92.5%. Harsh Agarwal, who had secured the 9th position with 91.5% marks in ICC and is getting the prize for outstanding performance. With a very sad note, I feel privileged to announce one of my students, Yash Agarwal, who is no more, and he is getting the 10th position with 91.17%, getting the outstanding performance prize, 100% in history and 100% in English literature. His cousin has come to collect the prizes. Yash Agarwal. Sabiha Tasneem, getting the 11th rank, got the 11th rank with 90.67% and getting the prize for outstanding performance, 100% in history. Has got 100% in history. We then go over to Shantanu Kumar Jaina. Shantanu Kumar Jaina, who had got the 12th rank with 90.5% and has also got the outstanding performance trophy. Pranjal Pursti, 13th rank with 90.17, is getting the outstanding performance prize, is probably absent. Yes. On behalf of Pranjal, Principal Ma'am is accepting a prize from the Chief Guest. Thank you, sir. The 14th rank was Tushar Naik, who has got 100% in history. Tushar Naik. Payosa Mahanti also got the 100% in history and has secured the 15th rank. Payosa Mahanti. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Miss, and congratulations to the batch 2019, 19 and 20. And now it's the time for the batch 2021, and for this I call upon the stage Mrs. Sushmita Patra, and to do the honors
I request our guest of honor, our chairman, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda, to kindly come up and give away the prizes. Please, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time to give away the prizes for the batch 2020-21. Shakti Swarup Das holds the first position with 95.67%, with outstanding performance, 100% in geography, physical education and biology. Shakti Swarup Das is absent. In the second position, it's Ms. Priyanka Sahu with 94.67%, outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography, physical education and biology. I would request everyone present here to give a big round of applause to encourage these students. In the third position, it's Ms. Triya Prishti with 94.50%, outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography and physical education. She is absent. In the fourth position is Priyanka Sahu with outstanding performance, 100% in English literature, geography, computer and biology. In the fifth position, it's Master Arup Kumar Das with outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography, physical education and biology. Master Arup Kumar Das. In the sixth position, it is Ishita Raul with outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography, physical education and biology. Once again, I would request all the parents sitting here, please give a big round of applause to encourage these students. It's a hearty, kind request. Miss Ishita Raul, outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography, physical education and biology. Master Sambhav Das, outstanding performance and 100% in history, geography and biology. Master Sambhav Das is absent. Then Digdarshan Mahanti, outstanding performance and 100% in English literature, 100% in geography, computer and biology. Is Digdarshan Mahanti. Kindly give a big hand. Swarup Kumar Parida with outstanding performance, 100% in English literature, 100% in history, geography, computer and biology. Excellent. Swarup Kumar Parida, outstanding performance, 100% in English literature, history, geography, computer and biology. Sumedha Pradhan, who has secured 100% in English literature, history, geography, physical education, biology and outstanding performance. Sumedha Pradhan, outstanding performance and 100% in English literature, history, geography, physical education and biology. Prashanti Mishra, outstanding performance, who has secured 100% in history, geography, physical education, biology, and she has also been awarded as the best student of the year. It's Prashanti Mishra. Outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography, physical education, biology, and also best student of the year. Mohammad Mushahid, outstanding performance, 100% in geography and biology. Tanvi Prishti, outstanding performance, who has also secured 100% in geography and physical education. Tanvi Prishti. She is absent. Ms. MNS Mahalakshmi, with outstanding performance, she has scored 92.33%. MNS Mahalakshmi. Ritika Sharma, 91.67% with outstanding performance. Ritika Sharma. It's MNS Mahalakshmi for outstanding performance. Ritika Sharma for her outstanding performance. Can we have a big hand? Master Shubhasis Gan for his outstanding performance and also who has secured 100% in geography. Khatun Anjuman Ara for her outstanding performance, 100% in English literature, history, geography and biology. Ms. Khatun Anjuman Ara. Next it's Uttam Patnaik for his outstanding performance. Uttam Patnaik for his outstanding performance. Can we have a big hand for Khatun Anjuman Ara? Uttam Patnaik for his outstanding performance. Is absent. Master Sheikh Fayaz for his outstanding performance and 100% in geography, computer and biology. Sheikh Fayaz for his outstanding, he is absent. Master Kundan Singh for his outstanding performance and 100% in computer. Kundan Singh for his outstanding performance and 100% in computer. Ms. Chetna Mahanti for her outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography and biology. Chetna Mahanti for her outstanding performance, 100% in history, geography and biology. Master Dipti Ranjan Sahu for his outstanding performance, 100% in geography and biology. Master Dipti Ranjan Sahu. Followed by Sneha Ram for her outstanding performance. Sneha Ram for her outstanding performance. Jayashri Padhi, who has secured 100% in geography. Jayashri Padhi, who has secured 100% in geography. Abhijit Sahu, who has secured 100% in geography. Abhijit Sahu. Khushnuma Parveen, who has secured 100% in geography, computer and biology. Khushnuma Parveen. Ayushman Das, who has secured 100% again in geography. Ayushman Das, 100% in geography. Mohammad Mujahid, 100% in geography. And finally, it's Sania Zahid, 100% again in geography. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have our ICC topper, Shakti Swarup Das here. So I would request him to come and collect his prizes. Master Shakti Swarup Das, who has secured the first position, outstanding performance, 100% in geography, physical education and biology. Can we have a big hand for our topper? Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Mitra, miss.
Thank you, Sushmita. Now it's time for the batch 21-22, and for this I call upon our senior teacher, Mrs. Abha Biswal, again on the stage. And to do the honor, I request the principal of Stewart School, Cuttack, Secretary, Diocese Board of Education, Mr. F.C. North, onto the stage. Please, sir. Now for the batch 2021-22, we have Sheetal Swai, the topper of the batch with 96%, first in the school, outstanding performance, 100% in history, 100% in computer. Sheetal Swai, the topper of the batch of 2021-22. Sarjana Acharya had secured the second position with 93.83% and gets the outstanding performance prize. Sarjana Acharya, 93.83%. They all need a better applaud than the one which we are hearing from the audience. Sanjog Rana, who had secured, Jyoti Agarwal, who had secured the third position with 93.17%, gets the outstanding performance prize. Jyoti Agarwal, third position, 2021-22 batch with 93.17%. Sanjog Rana, the fourth position was backed by him, Sanjog Rana, with 93% and gets the outstanding performance prize. Sanjog Rana, Manyata Datta, with secured the fifth rank with 90.33%, gets the outstanding performance trophy from sir. Paresh Kumar Sahu, who has got 100% in biology 2021-22. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, miss.
And it's the time to felicitate the best student of each batch. And they were selected on the basis of their all-round performance throughout the year. And I request Abba Miss to announce the names of the best student of each batch. And to do the honor, I request our chief guest for today, Sri Vishwaranjan Sasmal, to come over and give away the prizes.
For the session 2019-20 ICC batch, Master Shantanu Kumar Jaina is awarded as the best student of the year. Master Shantanu Kumar Jaina is awarded the best student of the year for all his activities in the school, always helping nature and also never neglected his studies at side by side. Master Shantanu Kumar Jaina. 2020-21 batch, the best student is backed by Ms. Prashanti Mishra. Ms. Prashanti Mishra, very active participant in any activity you give her and a good student, highly behaved, well-behaved child. Ms. Prashanti Mishra. 2020-21 batch, 21-22 batch, Ms. Sheetal Swai also bagged the best student of the year, and she is nonetheless a very sweet, always helping and always listening, very attentive in the class. Thank you, sir.
Sir, we request you to stay, please. Teachers are the ones who teach the moral values, ethics, discipline by inspiring the young minds. And a good teacher is an asset to any school, and a teacher's contribution to the school can never be compensated. Now it's the time to felicitate our teachers, and to call the names, I request our senior teacher, Mrs. Rosalind Naik, onto the stage. And to do the honor, I request our chief guest to give away the prizes to the teachers.
Thank you so much, Mitra Miss. Good morning, everybody. It gives me immense pride and pleasure to pronounce the names of those mentors who have acted as a catalyst and, in short, the main reason behind the success of these ICSE Achievers of the year 2020, 2021 and 2022. I request our respected chief guest for today, Mr. Vishwaranjan Sasmal, IRS Special Secretary, SC Department, Government of Odisha, to kindly give away the prizes and felicitate these teachers for the 100% result in their subjects for the ICSE session 2020, 2021 and 2022. For English Literature for the year 2020, we have Mrs. Maushmi Das. The children have secured 100% in English Literature in the year 2020, and I request Mrs. Maushmi Das to kindly come up and take away her prize. For English Literature for the year 2021, we have Mrs. Sunita Behra. Mrs. Sunita Behra for the year 2021, but I guess Miss couldn't be with us today. Anyways, Pali sir is such a sport, and he is receiving the prize on behalf of his better half, Mrs. Sunita Behra. Thank you, sir. For History and Civics, we have Mrs. Sumitra Panda. For 3 years, children, it's 2020, 2021 and again 2022. It's a hat trick by Sumitra Miss. A loud round of applause. Successive 3 years, her children have secured 100% result in History and Civics. Indeed, a proud moment for the History Department. For Geography for the year 2021, it's Mrs. Sulata Behra. Her children have received 10% results for the year 2021, and I request Mrs. Sulata Behra to kindly come up. Children, we all deserve a louder applause, I think so. Yes, thank you. For biology, for the years 2021 and 2022, it's Mrs. Ava Biswal. I request Ava Miss to come up and receive her prize. Her children have secured 100% in biology for 2021 and 2022. For computer application, we have for the year 2020 and 2021, Mr. Ajit Paul Christian. Sir is absent. Last but not the least, for physical education for the year 2021, we have Mr. Amulya Behra and Mr. Parvez Akhtar. The students have achieved 100% result for physical education 2021. So I request Amulya sir and Parvez sir to take away the prizes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, miss. And it's time now for the vote of thanks. To deliver the vote of thanks, I call upon the stage our coordinator, ma'am.
With a slight deviation from the agenda of today's annual day function and prize distribution function, I stand before you to acknowledge the love, affection and respect given by both the schools, the new Stewart School and the Stewart School, its management. When I came here few days back, and when I came to Stewart School few days back with a request to help support the revival of hockey heritage in Cuttack, both the school management came forward to help and support in a much bigger way and role than we had come with expectation. My special gratitude and thanks to the CEO management of Stewart Schools Group, come Secretary, Diocese Board of Education, Cuttack, Sri B.D. Das. My special thanks and gratitude for Mr. Vikram Adams, the Secretary of New Stewart School. And very, very special thanks and gratitude for the principals of both the schools. Madam M. Irani, Principal of New Stewart School, and Mr. F.C. North, Principal of Stewart School. I take this privilege of felicitating both the institutions by presenting a portrait of the hockey legend, Major Dhyan Chand, who was a state coach in Cuttack, teaching our senior elder hockey players during the year 1969 and 70. I will request our scout student to please bring the portrait, and I would felicitate Principal of New Stewart School and Principal of Stewart School.
पाणी
I request the best students for 2019-20, 2021 and 21-22 be on the stage for a photo. Prashanti Mishra and Santanu are to be present here. Come fast. Prashanti, if you are there, please come onto the stage.
टूटा टूटा देवी का तलू को ले
A proud moment for the best students with the chief guest, the guest of honor, our secretary sir, principal ma'am. And I request our parents, please give them a big round of applause. Thank you sir. Thank you ma'am. And it's time now for the vote of thanks. To deliver the vote of thanks, I call upon the stage our coordinator ma'am, Mrs. Sumitra Panda. Please ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Chief Guest, Guest of Honor, Secretary Diocese Board of Education, Office Bearers of the Diocese of Cuttack, members of our Managing Committee, Secretaries and Principals of all the diocesan institutions, our highly esteemed guests and parents. Good morning to one and all. It is indeed a privilege for me to be given this opportunity to pronounce today's vote of thanks. At the very outset, first and foremost, I would like to praise and thank the Almighty for His mercies and grace through which we have been able to gather together here after the long pandemic. On behalf of the entire institution, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Guest for today's occasion, Sri Vishwaranjan Sasmal, Special Secretary, SC and ST Department, Government of Odisha, IRS, for his august presence this morning in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you, sir, for your presence and inspiring words. I would like to extend my deep gratitude to the guest of honor, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda, Chairman of our school, and Mr. F.C. North,
Secretary, Decision Board of Education, for being with us this morning. Thank you, sir. In all sincerity, I would like to thank the members of the Diocese CNI Cuttack, members of the Managing Committee, Secretary and Principals of the diocesan institutions, our highly esteemed guests and parents for their support and goodwill towards us in all our endeavors. And I thank them for their valuable presence here this morning. Our special thanks goes to our pastors, Reverend Ajay Behra, Secretary Stewart Science College, Reverend Paritosh Rao, Presbyter, English Baptist Church CNI, Reverend Saurabh Sampadna, Presbyter in charge, English Baptist Church CNI, whose blessings and prayers has been the key to the success of this institution. I would also thank Mr. Soumya Ranjan Sahu, who has rendered his highly talented expertise in making this program a musical success. We are thankful to our Secretary, Mr. Vikram N. Adams, and our Principal, Mrs. M. Trupti Rani, for their constant guidance in all the matters that has enabled us to most efficiently and successfully put up this program. We are thankful to the press and media for their presence. Special thanks goes out to our dear students who have painstakingly worked most industriously in making all that you are witnessing today. Where our staff members are concerned, be it teaching, non-teaching, and the support staff, their contribution to the success of today's program has been truly commendable. The program could not have been possible without the help of Mr. Ajay Kumar Mahapatro, Mr. Narendra Kumar Sahu, and Abdul Moiz. We are thankful to them for always being with us whenever we needed them. At the juncture, I would like to thank each one of you for your gracious presence and encouraging our students. If I have left anyone out, I assure you that it's purely unintentional. A note of request to our guests and all the parents to witness the Science, Art and Art and Craft exhibition, Technovetors, put up enthusiastically by our students. Your visit will encourage our students. Thank you all over again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all. I request our guests and dignitaries to take their seat for the cultural program. Today's vote of thanks was not an end to the program, but rather we say the beginning of our cultural program, the most awaited event of any show. Kids, the stage is all yours now. Rock the stage. I request our esteemed parents to witness our exhibitions also, and I thank you all once more to have given your valuable time for us. It's time for the cultural program to begin.
ଲଗେଇବ ଚାର୍ଜ ଲଗାଉଛି
Hello. Hello.
କ'ଣଟା ଅଛି ହଉନି ଏଠି ହବନି ଏଇଠି ଦେଉଛି ଏଇଠି ଦେଉଛି
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Anchit Dash,
And I, Tanushree Rao,
would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Biswaranjan Saswal, IRS, Special Secretary to Education, SC and ST Department, Government of Odisha. Guest of honor, Right Reverend S.K. Nanda, Chairman, New Stewart School, Cuttack. Mr. F.C. North, Secretary, DB, Diocese of Cuttack. Secretary Sir, Mr. Vikram N. Andrews. Respected Principal Madam, Mrs. M. Trupti Rani, Coordinator Madams, teachers and all the audience and friends present here to this wonderful morning. I guess we all are excited to begin today's cultural agenda. So, without much ado, let's begin. And the first on the list are the tiny tots of our school. Cheap Thrills, the honorific song of the summer, triggers a spicified mixture of glee, frivolity and nostalgia. Our nursery students will be performing on the song Cheap Thrills by Sia with their enthusiasm and energy. Let's welcome them with a thunderous round of applause, cheer them up and motivate them as it's their life's first performance on stage. Goosebump moment for everyone present here. There we go!
With it, girl, rock with it, girl, show them it, girl, with a bang bang, bounce with it, girl, dance with it, girl, get with it, girl, with a bang bang.
come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night, and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got what I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Just you and
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight. Baby, I don't need have another amazing performance for you by our tiny tots who will blow your minds with their magical moves. So let's welcome our LKG students who will shake their legs on Waka Waka for inspiring our show today. Let's welcome LKG students with a loud round of applause. There we go.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you forget up, oh, if you forget up, hey, Tamina, Sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Tamina, waka waka, hey, Tamina, Sangalewa, this time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on, feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. Today's the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, when you get down, get up, hey. Tamina, Sangalewa, this time for Africa. Tamina, waka waka, hey. Tamina, Sangalewa, Anawa, Tamina, waka waka, hey. Tamina, Sangalewa, this time for Africa.
So, how's the Josh audience after Waka Waka? A huge round of applause for our young talents. There are shortcuts to happiness. There is no substitute for the feeling of letting yourself loose at the moment and dancing your way out of the gloom. Dancing is surely the most basic and relevant of all forms of expression. Why walk if you know to dance? Dancers don't need wings to fly, so just get up and dance. Now presenting a modern melody by UKG Shimmy Shakers. Bring it on, our superstars!
Return.
beaches, styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got chucks on with Saint Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Car police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Like a dragon from a retirement, I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. And my band bought that break it down. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, your big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, your big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing we will rock you. Sing it! We will rock you. Sing it! We will rock you. Sophia,
Thinking maybe that you were always a piece of shit. You rubbing your dirt on everyone's skirt. You know how to be a ¿Dónde están tus modales que no aprendiste a saludar? Parece que hoy me gustas un poco más. Hola, ¿cómo dale? So nice to meet you. You said we should go and get a room. No, if you wanna turn it on, go get a light bulb, después hablamos. If you wanna turn it on, go get a lighter, después bailamos. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Si te doy un beso ya estás a mis pies. Dime 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. La 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 la.
Move.
What an energetic performance, wasn't that? Everything all at once
എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്റ്റേജാണ്.
As sly as a fox, as strong as an ox, as fast as a hare, as brave as a bear, as free as a bird, as neat as a word, as quiet as a mouse, as big as a house. As mean as a wolf, as sharp as a tooth, as deep as a bite, as dark as the night, as sweet as a song, as right as a road, as long as a road, as ugly as a toad, as pretty as a picture hanging from a fixture, strong like a family, strong as I wanna be, bright as day, as light as a flame, as hard as nails, as bad as a whale.
Please give a big hand for the tiny tots. Dance is one of the holiest forms of art. It allows you to express thoughts and emotions without having to speak. Our tiny little students are ready to steal your hearts and minds with their performance. So get ready for a whirlwind of joy and excitement. So encourage them with a big round of applause. Sorry, the claps aren't loud enough. Can we have a louder round of applause?
Gola, 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 gola. बढ़िया गीत सर की कॉल वर्जन सेपरेट डिवाइस करते हैं Você aqui. Não, tá na line. Era você botar cada dia. ଶୋଷିଲା ଲୋକକୁ ତମେ ଦଉଛ ପଳେଇ ଯାଉଛ। ଚା ନା କଫି? ଅଦା ପକେଇ ହେଇଛି ତ କହିଲ ଅଦା ଘରକୁ ନେଇଗଲେ ନା କ'ଣ? चल 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 की अवस्था अच्छी तू जानी पार्नु आगे हाँ मुझे चाड़ पीछे ड्रामा है कि शेष तो मुझे कौन टा कर
What an enchanting performance! Now, let's welcome our Standard 9 students for drama. Drama and skits are already part of children's lives even before they start their school in the form of fictional plays at home, such as doctors, nurses, pilots, engineers, dentists, and many more. This allows them to create their own identity by creating situations that have many similarities in the real world. Learning skits has many benefits. It improves communication skills and helps to learn teamwork, dialogue, negotiation, and socialization. It also stimulates the imaginative skills. Hence, our senior students of Standard 9 are here to showcase their skills in the form of an English skit. So let's welcome them with a huge round of applause.
An Angel in Disguise is a popular story written by T.S. Arthur in 1851. It is the story of an invalid girl, Maggie, who was abandoned by everybody after her mother's death. The events in the story take place in a small village where people know each other. Maggie was the youngest of 3 children whose mother had died of intoxication. Maggie had injured her spine 2 years ago due to a fall from a window, and since then she had been bedridden. After her mother's death, her 2 elder siblings, John and Kate, were taken in by Farmer Jones and Mrs. Ellis. But nobody wanted to take in Maggie because of her disability. Let us now see further the fate of Maggie in this play. Let us now meet the characters of the play. Maggie, a weak, helpless, invalid girl. Joe Thompson, a kind-hearted, compassionate man who was a wheelwright. Jane Thompson, wife of John Thompson, a childless woman, ill-tempered and irritable by nature. John and Kate, elder siblings of Maggie, who adopted John and Kate. Villagers, the ladies in the neighborhood who brought discarded clothes and food for the 3 children. It's now time to sit back and enjoy the play as we learn the values of love, compassion, and selflessness.
What is to be done with the children? Who will take care of them? Especially of Maggie, as she is bedridden.
John is a stout young lad. I am ready to take him with me as he can help me in my work.
Oh, Kate! She is too young and indisciplined. But I need a maid. But as no one seems inclined to take her, I must act from a sense of duty and take her home. Okay, alright, I'll take her. What's to be done with Maggie? Nobody is going to be bothered with her. Take her to the poor house. What else is to be done with her? Bid your brother and sister goodbye.
The poor house is a sad place for a sick and helpless child. It's such a cruel thing to leave her so.
Oh, Mr. Thompson, don't leave me here all alone.
No, dear, you shan't be left here all alone. I'll be taking you home tonight.
Joe Thompson lifted Maggie in his strong arms, bore her out into the air and across the field that lay between the hovel and his home.
What have you there?
Wait a moment for explanations and be gentle.
You haven't brought home that sick brat?
I think women's hearts are sometimes very hard.
Women's hearts are not half so hard as men's. Where were John and Kate?
Farmer Jones tossed John into his wagon and drove off. Kate went home with Mrs. Ellis, but nobody wanted the poor sick one. Send her to the poorhouse, was the cry.
Why didn't you let her go then? What did you bring her here for?
She can't walk to the poorhouse. Somebody's arms must carry her, and mine are strong enough for the task.
Then why didn't you keep on? Why did you stop here?
Because the guardians must first be seen and a permit obtained.
When will you see the guardians?
Tomorrow.
Why put it off till tomorrow? Go out at once for the permit and get the whole thing off your hands tonight.
Jane, I read in the Bible sometimes and find much said about little children. How the Savior rebuked the disciples who would not receive them. How he took them up in his arms and blessed them. And how he said that whosoever gave them even a cup of cold water should not go unrewarded. Now, it is a small thing for us to keep this poor, motherless little one for a single night, to be kind to her for a single night, to make her life comfortable for a single night. Look at her kindly, Jane. Speak to her kindly. Think of her dead mother and the loneliness, the pain, the sorrow that must be on all her coming life.
Saying this, Joe went out to his shop. As he returned, he went to the kitchen, and Jane, who was preparing supper, came hurriedly to him.
How soon will supper be ready?
Right soon.
Joe walks to the little chamber where Maggie is laid and starts a conversation to make her feel comfortable.
Your name is Maggie.
Yes, sir.
Have you been sick long?
Yes, sir.
Has the doctor been to see you?
He used to come.
But not lately.
No, sir.
Have you any pain?
Sometimes, but not now.
When had you pain?
This morning my side ached and my back hurt when you carried me.
It hurts you to be lifted or move about.
Yes, sir.
Your side doesn't ache now?
No, sir.
Does it ache a great deal?
Yes, sir. But it hasn't ached any since I have been on this soft bed. The soft bed feels good. Wait until we are done. Then I'll bring her something to eat.
Mr. and Mrs. Thompson sit down for supper.
What are you going to do with that child?
I thought you understood me that she was to go to the poorhouse.
Is it good? Oh yes, it's such a wholesome meal. We'll keep her a day or two longer. She's so weak and helpless.
She'll be so much in your way.
I shan't mind that for a day or two longer, poor thing.
Days passed, and Jane did not utter a word about sending Maggie to the poorhouse. Finally, Joe and Jane decided to keep Maggie with them as their child. This brought love and happiness in the life of the childless couple. They felt as if an angel had come to the house in the form of Maggie and filled their lives with the sunshine of love. Maggie transformed their dark, cold, and miserable home into an abode of love, happiness, and joy. Maggie, who was a burden to everybody, turned out to be a precious burden which the Thompsons bore happily.
Thank you, friends, for the superb act. Garba is a dance that honors, worships, and celebrates the feminine form of divinity. The word Garba comes from the Sanskrit word Garbha, meaning womb. Traditionally, the dance is performed by women in a circle around a clay lantern with a light inside called a Garbhadi, womb lamp. The biggest value of Garba lies in its fun factor. The social mingling, along with the super energy and the extreme enthusiasm, makes it one of the most loved dance forms of India. No matter from which part of the world you hail from, it is hard to not find yourself soaked in the whirlpool of frenzy and action while a Garba performance is unfolding. The symbolism of Garba is thus about living the moment, letting your inhibitions take a back seat, and enjoying the aliveness and absolute spiritedness of life. The students of our school are now going to rock the stage in their colorful attires and unbeatable energy. Let's sit back and soothe our senses as we witness this beautiful folk dance. Can we have a big round of applause for them? for the wonderful performance. I would request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem. Please stand in Sabdar position for the national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे Thank you everyone. Now please enjoy the exhibition.
Miss, slow the miss. Photo.
Sir, good morning.
से काउंटर করে দেখাও হ্যাঁ কাউন্টার বন্ধ করি কাউন্ট করি কাউন্টার সেটা তো না কাই দুটো সেটা করে কাউন্টার অল দিস স্টিকি गुड़े की मो पाखे रख दो
Now we are in the counter number one.
Odia
This is
counter.
Odia counter, and Miss is going to say something about it.
Odia counter. All Odia things are there.
Very good.
All Odia things are there. This is Odia counter.
Like
Like Odissi nacho, Odia pitha, Odia dinki, Odia doli, then Odia olankara, hockey, sabu Odia. आम सुभाष बोस भी अच्छा आम नेताजी सुभाष आम बाजीराव शुभुचे ना
सिलाई कर चलছে हमारा सुभाष बोस हमें जोरे को
मधुसूदन दास कर्मा कर्मा धर्मा को कर्मा धर्मपद
धर्मा कौन करते
चूल मारी मुंडी मारी चूल मारी आउ कौन किसी ओडिया पिठापणा देख
आम ओडिशा देशर ओडिया पिठापणा
आम ओडिशा देशर ओडिया पिठापणा डालमा भात डालमा टमाटो खटा माछ बेसर खेचुड़ी सुखुआ भजा शाग भजा छुई भजा छुई भजा सजना शाग भजा भजा
बेसिकली दही बरा
अरे सर गुड मॉर्निंग
सार भल हाँ
बोईता बंधन दीटा क्यारेक्टर एटी ठिया
उधर खड़ी हो जा हट बोल रही है
याम पाइक माउरिया
बसी आराम अरे की सुंदर फोटो पड़ा
दीदी एटा गोटे बुझी एटी स्कूल छुआ मैंने देखिया अच्छा नातुणी को पढ़ाऊँच ये आईमा पान भांगुंट ये बड़ नानी शाग बाछुच नानी कौ शाग आठ सान भाउज चाउल बाछुंट चाउल गोड़ी रखिकी चाउल बाहर लाइव से मझिया भाउज बिरी बाटुच सान दीदी कखारू काटुच तुम कौन गाजर काटुच नुआ बो बेसर बाटुच आड़ी बुढ़ी आई आमर चकुड़ी करुँच पियाज चकुड़ी ना बिरी चकुड़ी बिरी गला चकुड़ी उड़ी गला उल्टा अरे उल्टा एटी पूरा खांटी ओडिया स्टाइल ढिंकी कुटा रजदोली झुलुचंती आम झिया माने कुनी कुनी झिया माने रजदोली झुलुचंती
रज झूला झूली ना
जोरे झुला हमारा हिंदी प्रोजेक्ट लाइव चल रहा है ना सब लेके बंद करना है ना Kerala. Say something about Kerala. Jore.
নর্ভাস সিচুয়েশন তারপরে
লাইভ দেখ
না লাইভ চলছে না আমি তো এটা দেখছো লাইভ দেখি বসিছে ভিতরে বলি কান্দুরি ঝিও কম করছো
मैडम आप लोग हटिए ना
जल्दी जा हमारे यहीं पर है घूमने का नहीं जल्दी जा
Very good. Nice.
लाइव चलती लाइव यूट्यूब लाइव
नाटक कर रहे हैं ना
अच्छे से अच्छा पोज दीजिए लाइक कुछ भी अच्छे से पोज दीजिए बेटा
Hey. Side. लाइव चलती देखिए
वाह वाह ओ माय गॉड सॉरी
सर ब्लॉग बनाते हैं
ब्लॉग बनाती नहीं है वो वीडियो करते हैं
लाइव करते
छोटा ब्लॉग
लाइव चलती लाइव लाइव हाँ यूट्यूब लाइव
बच्चा कभी से पढ़ता नहीं आगे
मिस्टर साइड मो पैकेट कई नहीं नहीं the project and you will say something. Project is water cycle. What is this project? Okay. So how does it work?
So I just students will just take a round.
Sure, sure. तो दीदी गई लाइव करिए दे देछन जे पाया ही गली हाथ तो धर देला Don't say अबे live is going on. Yeah. Explain. Jory. Jory, explain कर. No time. Jory. Mobile Wi-Fi recharge. has brought the day? Put it back. Keep it outside. Keep the chair outside. ଲାଇଭ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ପରା ଦେଲେ କହିଲେ ଯାଇକି ସାଇନ୍ସର କର ଅଳ୍ପ ଟିକେ ଲାଗୁଛି କରି ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେବି ଆଉଛି ରଥ ସବୁ ଏଇଠି ଅଛି ଆରେ ଫୋନ୍ ବାଜୁଛି ମୁଁ କହିଲି ଯାହାର ଫୋନ୍ ଆସେ ଏଇଟା बच्चा लोग साइड प्लीज सर अधिकारी सर यही अछि हां हां एक्सक्यूज मी इमरजेंसी प्लीज गिव मी अ सीट थैंक यू ओए 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 ये गिरोगे क्या कर रहे हो तेरा चेहरे ना बैग mirror image. Explain. What you said. It is live going on. What is this? Floating rings. Explain how. Keep it here and say. Keep it here and say. What are these? Magnets. Magnet is made up of? Can attract steel?
Yes, sir.
Show me. Steel. This is not steel. This is not steel. thin layer of iron has gone through. बंद कर ମୁଁ ବାନ୍ତି କରିଦେବି। ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ମୁଁ ଏପଟେ ଦିଦି କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଆଡ଼େ ଅଛି। ଲାଇଭ୍ ଲାଇଭ୍ କେଉଁଠି ଅଛୁ? ହଉ ଯାଉଛି ଯାଉଛି। ଆଜ୍ଞା
अच्छे से पकड़ते हैं।
चेहरा देखा यूट्यूब रे देख दो तो चेहरा
मेरे साथ ही रहना ठीक है। लाइव
କୋଉଟା
ସେପଟେ ଯାଇକି କମର୍ସ କଲି ସାଇନ୍ସ କଲି
ଭିଡ଼ ମାନେ ପ୍ରବଳ
ଘରେ ପିଲାମାନେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଠି କରିବି ମୁଁ ତୋତେ ଫୋନ୍ କରୁଛି ତୋତେ ଡାକୁଛି ମୋର ଆବାଜ ବସିଗଲାଣି
ଭିଡ଼ ଏତେ ଯେ ଭିତରେ ପଶିବ
କମର୍ସ ହେଲା ସାଇଡ୍
ମୁଁ ଯିବି ଏଇଟା ସାରି ଦେଇକି ଯିବି
ଆସିବୁ ଦେଖିବୁ
କୋଉଟା ୱାନେ
ବାହାରେ ଥିଲା ତୋତେ ଡାକୁ ଡାକୁ ତୁ ପଳେଇ ଆଇଲୁ କମର୍ସ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ କରିଛି ଏତେ ସାରା ପଢ଼ିଟେ ବଢ଼ିଆ ବଢ଼ିଆ ଦେଖିବୁ କରି କରି ଆସିବୁ
ହଁ ତମେ କହିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଛି ଯେ ଲାଇଭ୍ ଚାଲୁଛି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସେଠି କହିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ୁଛି ଯେ ଲାଇଭ୍ ଚାଲୁଛି ଚିଲେଇ
प्लास्टिक रिसाइकिल करते हैं हाँ स्पेनिश है हेलो
wait.
আমি কেলা কেলা রান্না হয়নি রান্না হবে না মামুনকে নিয়ে যাবো আমি সবগুলো বুঝলে
लाइव चलती सुधांशु क्या बना है तो भूख लग रहा है क्या तेरे बोलो थोड़ा फंका है ना लाइव
What is this? What is this? Hydroelectric dam. What is this? Penguin. Bhai, 17. बढ़िया. Election. I vote for Modi. Election में कौन us. BJP. पता है मेरे
अरे
क्या सुना इधर भी किसी का
Hey girls, side please.
Yes sir.
Thank you. Yes. Live.
नकली iPhone China वाला
अरे शो सेटा कहीं खाली
इंग्लिश तो मैम के सवाल अंकल आप बहुत
padang.
Is situated in close proximity to Chennai and Kanchipuram district, Tamil Nadu. The architectural magnificence of the 7th and the 8th century monuments makes Mahabalipuram a peerless illustration of the ancient civilization and beliefs. Mahabalipuram was the capital region during the reign of the Pallava dynasty in the 7th century AD. The Pallava rulers used to hold the ultimate command in the southern part of India after the decline of the Gupta dynasty. Group of monuments at Hampi. It is located in the state of Karnataka and was established in the 14th and the 16th century. It was declared as a UNESCO site in the 1986. It falls under the category of the Temple Architecture Monument. Hampi is one of the most popular tourist sites in the whole of South India. It lies within the ruins of the ancient prosperous kingdom of the Vijayanagara. The ruins at Hampi are a collection of temples, bazaars and residential quarters depicting the fine Dravidian style of art and architecture. The most important heritage monument in this site is the Virupaksha temple, which continues to be a very religious center for the Hindus.
मेरा फोन मेरे बैग में रखो बैग लेके चलो मेरा फोन क्या गरम
Simra? Live.
यूट्यूब में लाइव है
Squad pila already. Types of industry.
saya kok YouTube रे पकोची
saya apa हो लाइव
ता हम गोटे नियन आसा स्टार्ट होने ये से आसा से पढ़न होछ लाइव करछन वाओ ओके गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन गुड आफ्टरनून
लेके जाओ इसको लेके जा चला जाओ हाँ रिजर्व बैंक है ना कोऑपरेटिव बैंक इंडियन बैंक SBI
लाइव चल
स्माइल करिए प्रकाश तेरा कौन से चल बता बच्चे लिए कौन कर ये प्रकाश
क्वालिटी आता नहीं लाइव स्ट्रीम में,
फुटेज खाना चाहता है
क्वालिटी चाहिए, कब आएगा? आते हैं भाई, बिजी रहता है ना।
दिव्यांश स्माइल मार्क्सটা করলো ভাই স্মাইল কর সেই মাস্ক ভিতর
Doctor